Yo, what's going down, commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine today. Lots of people in the side chat. I'm going to give as many of you a shout out as I possibly can. A couple of new or returning goats, should I say. George is number one on the chat. He's also a goat. Appreciate you, bro. Joseph, welcome, brother. Lewis, as always, love what you do on the side chat there, mate. Thank you. William is also, William and Cobra is also a goat, and they're both part of the panel. Welcome, guys. Blade has just become a goat. Thank you, brother. He's also part of the panel tonight. We've got
fine today.
Someone mute up, please. The real Mikey, welcome, brother. Tim, welcome, bro. Hawks, as always, appreciate you, brother. Susie just renewed her goat. She's always been a goat. She just renewed it today. I do appreciate you, sweetheart, and Happy New Year as well. Rainy Bow, another goat, appreciate you. Edward as well, welcome. Testicles, nice to see you there again, mate. Peter, Pac-Man, welcome, guys. Girls can play too, welcome. G Mohammed as well. Nutcracker, appreciate you. I think Nutcracker might be in my side channel. Someone's coming in and out. I don't know who it is. Oh, it just jumped on me. Darren, welcome, bro. Ampatide, welcome. And someone, Girls Can Play Too, has also just become a goat. I do appreciate that. Thank you. WC Thunder, the man with a plan, as always. Empty Planet, that's a name I haven't seen for a while. He uses a different name now. Danny H, welcome, brother. Abdullah. Shit. Outlaw Oki, welcome. Max AA, lots of new people. Welcome, guys. Right, on the panel tonight, we've got Blade, Mikey, Nutcracker, Lycan Falk, and Cobra Ciobra. Guys, if you unmute and say hello.
Buongiorno, obrigado.
What was going there in the chat? If someone was leaving, joining.
No, what I did was I could hear someone was on Blade's mic, so I just dropped him down for the second.
Okay.
But he's back.
No problems. Oh, Chandra as well. Welcome. Scene. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming along today. I didn't expect so many people today. That's how I pronounce it. If it's spelled S-E-A-N, that's how I pronounce it. I always have. I apologise for butchering your name. It's just my brain jumbling up the letters.
How did you pronounce it?
Scene. I always have. I've got a mate. He spells it S-E-A-N. S-E-A-N, and I call him Scene. I call him.
It could be a Scene. We got a newscaster here that his name is Scene and it's spelled the same way.
I call him Scene Connery. That's what I call him. Paul as well. Paul M, welcome, brother. Right, I do want to chat about the previous event and your rating out of 10. I will go through the panelists. If you want to start, I'll start bottom to top tonight. And it will be, before I go any further, it's going to be Cobra first. But I would like the guys on the side chat, give us a score out of 10. And if you can, give us a little rating out of 10 for the unit that we got this time around. Because I've got a feeling some of you are going to actually have enjoyed this unit. So I'm going to start with you, please, Cobra. Scores out of 10 for the actual event, and then give us a score out of 10 for the unit itself, the Missionaries.
Right, so I'm going to say 7 for the event, and I haven't used the Missionaries yet, so I'm not going to vote on that purely because I've not used them, and it would be unfair. But for the overall event, I would say a 7.
7 for the event. Okay, that's interesting. Little Willie Nelson. What was your score out of 10, please, Bob?
I'm going to go with 5. I found the event boring as buggery. But I did like the new unit, the Missionary. I have used it. I've done most of the Commander 1 base with the Missionary. Which is pretty good, and I've also found it quite easy in some of the other base, like the Bastion 2 base, the Intel base. Some of the other bases, I quite like the unit. You do have to get close quarters, but spread them out, and they do some damage. So yeah, I quite like the unit. I'll give the unit probably a 7, if not 8.
Nice. That ain't a bad score. 5 for the event, 7 or 8. Let's call it 7.5 for the unit, yeah?
Yeah.
For argument's sake. Moving on to Nutcracker, please, bud.
First time ever, I'm going to give it a 9. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I got it done very quickly, and that gave me a lot of time to finish my ult and spend 3 days helping the sector getting the Abyss bases. And I was doing the Abyss bases your way, City, and it was like virtually no damage, and it felt like I was getting one over on Kickside every single time I hit these bases. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay. And what about the unit?
Not really sort of looked into it. I've seen a couple of vids, one including yours. They seem to be a good unit, so I'll say 7.
7. That's fair. That's fair. So what was your score? 9 for the event and a 7 for the unit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Mikey, please, bub.
I'd give the event maybe a 6.5 just because of the grind, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't real tough or anything. As far as the unit, I haven't gotten a chance to use it all that much, but I did throw it in a couple of the Soldier 3 bases along with Abyss, and they seem to hold up pretty well. So from that usage, I'd give the unit probably an 8 as far as that goes. But like I said, that's all I've been able to really use it on so far. So.
Okay, that's fair enough. So what was it? A 7.5 for the event and an 8 for the unit? Or was I off?
I said 6 for the event.
Sorry,
6.
My bad. Yep.
6.5. Something right around there.
6.5. Yeah, he was. Sorry. 6.5. Perfect. Okay, we're moving on to Blade, please, buddy.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. The event I did fairly well once I got the 3 units built and the new ones and used them as well. It became a lot easier. So event wise, I would say 7.5 on the event. As for the unit, I've used it quite a bit, to be fair, and I'm impressed. It's quite a good unit. I've got them at level 11, and they're doing all right.
Dirty coiner.
No, I only coined a little bit.
Still
I only
coined.
coined it a little bit, yeah.
I only coined the last hours, a couple of hours at the end.
The word is coin.
I love you, Blade.
No denying it. No denying.
I'm not denying I didn't spend a little bit of coin, but
You just don't like being called a dirty coiner, do you?
I love it. It's just coming from you lot. It's hard work. I don't mind if they do it online, But yeah, as for the unit, I'm going to go for a 9 out of 10. To be fair, because I reckon it's a very good unit.
Fair scores. So, Cobes, do you want to? Have we got any scores on the side chat there?
So Paul's just said event 6 out of 10. Haven't used new unit yet. Tim W said 7 for the event. Missionaries are definitely an 8. Darren Lambert said 9.9, or he's saying 9 for the event, 9 for possibly the unit. He hasn't sort of broke that down. Thunder said 2 out of 10 for event. Absolute garbage, boring shit. Not to mention Kickside keep on giving themselves new epic turrets to fuck us up. And you're right, mate. Actually, yeah, I might have overscored mine, but hey ho, shit happens. Darren Lambert said 6 for new toy. Hawk said 5 for event, 9 for new unit. Looks good. Thunder said 7 out of 10 for new unit. Infinite Gaming said 6. And the next one is Rainey. She's saying 7 out of 10 for event and 8 out of 10 for new unit, minus 10 out of 10 for Amiga bases. I did the Amiga, but they were a grind. I'm not going to go down the route of what we say for a 10 out of 10, Rainey, and I'll make for sure a lady too. Lewis B says 4 event. Oh, right, okay. No, he was saying for event you need to match bases. So I'm sorry, I thought he was saying 4 for the event. Paul White says 5 for the event, 7 for the new unit due to time played. Family comes first. Paul, 100%, mate. Fuck the game. Family always comes first. Infinite Gaming saying 6 for event, unit 9. Kelly, and hi Kels, by the way, she said 5 for the event and 5 for the unit. And we're at, actually one last one. Danny or District says 8.5 for Kickside for all the creators, which I think is taking a piss of the band. But yeah,
I will be getting to that very shortly. Right, I'm going to score my event now, and I'm going to score the event. I'm not going to go as high as you guys. I think someone did give it a 5. I think that's where it deserves to be, a 5. I think it was after the first initial 2 days or so, I was bored of doing the commander bases. I resorted back to going to the easier bases and just repeating the one base over and over and over and over and over and over again. I think there is stuff that Kickstarter can put out there to make the events more enjoyable. Random, sporadic repair reductions, maybe a 50% repair reductions for a couple of hours randomly, or a 50% increase on XP for an hour or two. And again, sporadically, so spread out, so every country, nation around the world gets a chance to jump on them. So it's not just in one time zone. But I think that's where you could bump up the user experience to make it more enjoyable, is make the events, make it a sort of like a surprise. All of a sudden you get this pop up, you've got now 50% off repairs, or you've now got 50% more extra XP from it every single base, or even if it's just the commander bases, you've got 50%, and then for an hour after that, you got it for the soldier bases. Things like that, I think, can bring a lot more joy into the game and bump them numbers up and make the experience that much more enjoyable. But that's not on my head. That's on Kickstarter to decide what to do there. I think it's the grind that kills me. The grind. Because I do, and I shouldn't. I get everything, every event. And that's just me, my stubbornness. Again, it's not Kickstarter's fault. So the events are 5. The unit's probably the best. Base unit, what I mean by base unit is unit that's a standalone, not standalone, it's a multiple of units. It's not one of a kind. It's probably the best we've had in, I want to say, a couple of years, other than some of the legendaries that we've had it recently. I think it's fantastic. I want to say it's an 8 for the unit. I'm having a lot of fun using it. Everyone's slagging it off because it's got short range, but if you tech it up correctly, this thing's a beast. In the bases for now. Obviously, that's going to change with time. Kickstarter are going to make the bases more difficult to tackle, but that's just the way the game works. I think that's a fair score. 5 for the actual event, and an 8 for the unit. They kind of surprised me. I didn't expect much from them missionaries, if honest, and Eve. I thought they was going to be garbage, hot garbage, like the Jaeger and Swartz. But yeah, it was okay. Throw a little... You go, mate.
Can I bring up something completely game related, but purely for the community? A big shout out to Jim Bob. He's not been well of late, so I hope you're well, mate. And more to the point, that your recovery is at Godspeed, mate.
Yep, I'll second that one. And welcome Kurt as well, bro. Right, guys. What about this? The ban wave that sort of happened midway through the event. Did that tickle you in any way, or? Did you see any craters in your sectors?
Yeah. There wasn't any in mine, but I'd seen all the craters from others, and there were a big few surprises. I have to
Some
say.
big names, but
yep.
I think if you read into it, if you look into it further than what we're seeing at face value, these players are getting pulled out. But I know for a fact, most of them big players now are not the original account owners. They've left it to someone else to play. So it tells me a lot. It's not necessarily I'm not taking the blame away from the original owner, but I know for a fact a lot of let's call them Steam FF, not Steam FF. How can I put it without actually calling them out? FMB. If you them FMB tags, right? I know for a fact it was one guy controlling, piloting all of them, cheating his little fucking minge off.
I didn't see anything because all I saw was people getting banned, and then 2 days later they were all fucking back.
Exactly, it's kind of a pointless task, isn't it?
So what's the fucking point?
I think some of them were less than 24 hours, if honest.
Most were 2 days.
And that what was his name? Friendly Fixer?
Yes.
Telling us he's going to tackle the cheats. If this is how he's going to tackle the cheats, it's not working. Because I know I've heard whispers on the grapevine that a lot of the players that was banned are back to their old ways using cheats again.
They should have left him banned for the entirety of the event.
Yeah, it would have been funny. I understand why they don't ban them permanently. I get it. Because sometimes especially in my line of work, sometimes we have to take shitty jobs on just to keep the fucking wheels rolling, the electric running. Sometimes in a computer game environment, you have to have the shitty players playing to keep the electric on in the offices, keep the payroll sweet. You know, it's just the way the game is. It's a sad fact that the game is so small right now. They can't afford to lose more players, which is a shame.
Like I say, what Mikey said was just do them on the events. Like let them play all the other times, but during the events, ban them during the events, and then eventually they'll hopefully come round to stop cheating.
Yeah. I think it was. I liked it. I didn't get myself too excited about it though.
What you
Oh
said.
yeah, we know the score. It's like, as you know, it's like 2, maybe 3 days they get banned and they'll be back again, doing exactly the same thing. So what was the point? But it was during the event, so that probably cheesed them off a little bit more than normal.
What you said, City, about keeping the lights on. It's a false economy. Because if we got rid of the fucking cheats, everybody else will start spending more gold.
These cheats are spending gold though. That's the problem.
No, but ordinary players will start spending more.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't promise. You can't say, well, look, you get rid of the cheats, I'll spend more gold, and everyone else. All they can do is read off the papers that they're reading off. So they look at it, and this player's spending 1,000 coins a month, but he's cheating. And, I'm not going to take your word over someone else's. That if I ban him, you're going to spend 1,000 coin a month. You get what I'm saying? You're going to go from the face value. He's spending that money. I need to keep him in this game. Hello, Kels.
Yeah, but don't you think that if they did more to them, more people like us would spend more money?
More money.
But
yeah, good point.
You can't. It's like making a wish and hoping it comes true. Just get what I'm saying? You can only go from face value. You can only. They've got all the accounts of everyone that's spending money. They can't say, well, this guy will spend money. Maybe if we get rid of the cheats, that guy might do the same. They've got to go off what the paper tells them, what the money, where the money comes from. And it's just hard facts. It's just the way it is.
I spend money, so I might as well start fucking cheating.
You get away with it.
Exactly.
It's fact. Everyone knows it now. If you spend enough, you won't never get banned.
It's just false economy.
But it's
stupid.
It's not a game with 1 million logins a week anymore. No.
Well, we know that.
You're lucky if we've got.
Fault's that?
It's Kickstarter's fault, but you're lucky.
Exactly.
You're lucky if we've got a couple of hundred, maybe 1,000 logins a week.
I've got a question. If everything's mostly server-sided, then surely Kicks must have released this information out to suggested players to be able to manipulate it.
This is the problem. They done it 2 years ago when What's His Face come into the room. Was it Young Russell? He made a big statement telling us what he was going to do and how he was going to improve things. This seems to be every time someone comes in with a higher grade of pay level into the War Commander community, they come in and they got to make this big song and dance of what they're going to do, what their plans are, instead of just going out there and proving to the players what they're going to do without having to make a song and dance about it. Then we've got nothing to cheer when he's just saying it's just words at this point. We're going to improve things. And there's a lot of stuff on that. What he said, I'm actually looking forward. We're going to get different base layouts that we can save.
It's meaningless, isn't it?
Yes, just do it. Don't talk about it. Do it. You know, it's like me playing this game right now, and me going, I'm going to go flat that guy, and never going and flatten him. But everyone's cheering me because I said I was going to do it. It makes no fucking sense, does it?
No.
Words are meaningless at this point for that company. They need to. The proof is in the pudding.
I think actions speak louder than words.
Exactly. Anyway, moving forward. I want to spend. I could spend all night talking about cheats, but it is pointless. You guys ready to go to the release notes, or is there anything else you want to bring up?
Maybe.
No, we're good.
Go for it, mate.
Okay. So we've got the 15.01 release notes, copied and pasted by Kixeye Kaylee, I think, still, because Drake's still jerking himself. This is another thing that pisses me off. Jake works from home, but he gets a fucking 3-week holiday. Where does he go for his 3-week holiday? He's got to go anywhere but his house. He can't sit in his house because he's got access to a computer. He can fucking work, the lazy bastard.
He probably goes to his garage.
He's got a 3-week holiday from working from home. What a jerk off. Anyway, the following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, January 9th at 3 a.m. PST update. We're not actually on the downtime anymore. Kixeye's made sure that they took that away from us. But we'll still keep doing the shows normal time as always. Right, we've got PvP season 49. I have got a tab open for that, so I'm not going to read through that. We have got a tab open for Holdout and Shadow Ops and gear store, so we've only got the bug fixes to go through here. General fixes and improvements. Avery and Eve wasn't losing their hero tags at level 21. It looks like Kixeye's changed that. Wow. I went back and looked at all the patch notes for these two units, and they never mentioned that they lost their hero status at 21. So that might be a change. Don't forget, guys, if you've got Avery at 21, you can put Avery and Eve in your base now, because you only need one of them to lose their hero status. So you can have both of them in your base. That's going to make your base quite powerful, especially if you've got some them new units in your bunkers. And there's also another bug fix. Eve's level 25 talent was not working. I wouldn't know. I never coined it.
No, same.
I would like to know what with all the problems we had over the Christmas period, you know, where players couldn't even leave their base, they couldn't deploy. I know it has been fixed, but it would have been nice to know that it was definitely fixed.
Yeah, but according to them, it doesn't exist because it's not a bug fix, is it? It's not part of the bug fix.
I think, yeah, but it's kind of fixed before the downtime sort of thing. I get it, but I can see that coming up again in the future. So there isn't much there in the way of bug fixes. The fixes with Avery and Eve, I didn't expect that one, if honest.
That's in the hero.
Yeah, losing their hero tag at level 21. I thought.
Good evening. Go on, mate, sorry.
Yo, Jenny, another go.
That's what I was
Gambo as well, me
up,
guy. Thank you, brother. Simon, Hitcham, Kurt, and Razan. Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming along. So then we're going to move on to the Holdout. We have got a new unit this Holdout, and a lot of us got fucked by Kixeye last Holdout. We couldn't take the Voltigers to 30.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so you've got to get them to 30 as well as get this new unit and the tech and the tokens to take it to whatever level Kixeye allow us to have it at. And I will read through this before I bring that up, actually. Is there any other bugs? Before I go any further, guys, I sort of shit on you there for a bit. You guys come across anything that could have been put into the bug fixes?
Lewis has just mentioned that the first evening in his sector that the event had the same problem where it just wouldn't load. A lot of intentional bugs. And even Hitcham said that their kicks put in intentional bugs to make the fixes next update. So it does make you wonder.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And,
anyway.
and a few people have agreed with me about actions speak louder than words with kicks. So let's see if they do make some actions. And let's hope that Friendly Fixer does come in and make some big adjustments to the game, make it more attractive.
The one thing I don't like is someone comes in with authority. He's worked at Kixeye for a long time. If I remember right, he was part of War Commander and then moved on to Battle Pirates.
Something like that.
Yeah, or the other one, the mobile game. I'm not too sure. And don't come. He wants us to cheer for and root for the company. I'm dying to. I want to be able to go. Yes, Kixeye have done this. This is fucking great. I want to be that guy screaming from the rooftop, play this fucking game, it's fun. But when he comes out with a big statement and then he's telling us he's changing the one event that a lot of players like to make it into something that are probably akin to the sector breach and the skirmish event, so it's going to be a drag as per usual. And then the other changes and everything else, we are taking cheating really seriously, but cheating isn't that relevant because it's all of our code server side. In a way, he's calling us liars. He calls the players liars. This is a cheat, that's a cheat. And he's saying, no, there's not that many cheats in the game. So who's lying? Is it us or you?
We've been at this game far too long not to know when someone's cheating.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can't.
Most of us have been here 10, 12 years or more.
We
well,
can't.
I have anyway.
I've been here to about 10 or 11. 10. I want to say 10. I wasn't before the world map. I was after. My first event was the Honey Badger event. I think that was when I entered the game. I had to play.
That.
I had to defend against 12 or 15 attacks on my base.
My first event was the Ruby event, which was the very first event on Kixeye.
Yeah, no, I won't. I've got an older account on Battle Pirates, but That game sucked balls bad. Anyway, moving forward to January 2025, the Holdout event. Last updated 16. Now, this is copied and pasted by Kixeye Kaylee, I think. Holdout starts January 10th at 10 a.m. PST. That's tomorrow, 1800 hours GMT. We should be live, bearing anything going wrong my end. Ends January 13th at 10 a.m. PST. And that will be Monday. Description. Holdout consists of a series of 3 targets and a bonus target that you must defend with your platoons. The bonus scale in difficulty, and each one consists of 3 waves of enemies. Beating each wave rewards you with experience that you can use to purchase items in the Holdout store. In Holdout, you'll be able to earn XP to purchase faction units, tech and tokens. 12 hours, 36 and 48-hour upgrade logistics for the Missionary. Parts for the new defensive unique Matchlocke. Or Matchlocke. How will I pronounce that?
Matchlocke.
Where's the CH?
Matchlocke.
Surely there's a CH in it. Hang on, let me type it into Google. How to pronounce
Matchlocke.
I use this a lot, pro. Matchlocke. E.
Matchlocke.
Hang on, I've got it.
Matchlocke.
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 But this is a Matchlocke E, is it not? It's got the E on the end.
Yeah. It's silently in Kixeye's language, don't forget.
They think they're French.
Of course.
Right. Parts for the new defensive unique Matchlocke and bronze tech for the Matchlocke, or Matchlocke, whatever way you want to call it. Defeat all 3 holdout bases to unlock the bonus base, an extremely difficult battle that rewards you with XP. In holdouts, your units cannot retreat and you cannot deploy air. Choose through your platoon composition carefully. Completing bases 1 to 3 grants you a restart of holdout missions. Pro tip, you can use your defensive unique units in holdout bases. Right, defensive unique include the Guardian units, which is this new unit we get in the Matchlocke. It includes the cadets. It includes the Hungry Howard. All them. They're actually called Guardians now instead of defensive uniques.
And I'm agreeing with Thunder on this. He's just said it's just landlocked too. Kixeye ran out of ideas.
Is it multiples or is it just one of? I've read none of this, none of the update notes. I've been working all day. Well, I'll find out in a minute, won't I? Obviously. So you also will get a logistic and tech. I don't think it's a logistic and tech. Okay, hang on. So the logistics is a range of repair, corpus repair, and central repair all. It only repairs the faction that it says it repairs, basically. No, why does it say logistics and tech? That's just the logistics anyway. Defensive unique, Matchlocke.
It means we get 2 boxes come up in the pop-up.
You get
one of them's going to be the token, and one of them's going to be tech.
Possibly, maybe. Who knows?
We've had it before.
That's what it says on the right there.
Yeah, but that's the upgrade.
One's a token, and then there's 2 tech.
Yeah, but that makes no sense. That's just the logistics. That's 3 logistics. That's it. Then we move on to the actual unit itself.
Just before we do that, we've got a question. Hitchum's just said, could someone explain to me the logistic system, how it works?
You can use a logistic to either repair a platoon
and speed up
on your faction only. So if you've got survivors units in a platoon, you use a survivors token. Then you have upgrade tokens, so you can upgrade a unit. What's the other ones?
You've got generic unique repair logistic.
Yeah. You've got upgrade for uniques.
Well, I'm actually screen sharing here. If you go to an empty platoon spot, guys, go create toon, go logistics. I haven't killed my chat. I do apologise. I didn't think I'd be sharing tonight. I've literally only got a repair weekly logistic, but in the holdout you'll get 3. So you get Survivor or Rangers, Sentinels, Corpus, and you also get a generic, unique repair logistic. And you can only hold 3 of each of them. But my one's just the repair platoon weekly. I spend them just before the next. So last event I spent all my repair logistics, so then I can refill them over this event. Let me just kill that chat and I'll get out of there. So go to there. Go on, Cubs.
No, I was going to say, sadly, this is the only event where you can have the XP boost of 100 and 150% to get your XP quicker.
Yes, and it's the only one you can buy it with XP.
Sure.
So you you do base 1, 2, you buy the 100%. You do base 3, you buy the 150%. Then you've got a hit for 2 hours or an hour, whatever they last for, and then replenish them. Anyway, defensive unique Matchlocke. Description: originally from the same model line as the Landloki or Landloke, this powerful mech was also thought lost to time. Discovered in the Descendant storage unit, the Matchlocke excels in defeating hordes of infantry. Matchlocke part... Hey? They've given us no stats for it. Okay. Upgrade and tokens plus tech. Matchlocke upgrade token costs 1,440,000 XP, cap of 10. Absorption polymer bronze tech is 2 million, sorry. It looks like a one-time buy. Plate armor bronze tech is 2 million. It looks like a one-time buy. Why have we got no... that's there, that's why. Matchlocke part is 175,000 XP, cap of 80. You've got to get 80 parts to unlock the unit. So it's a unique unit, yeah?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Sounds like it, yeah.
I've confused myself here. That is the Matchlocke. Same as what was on my thumbnail. It looks stupid. But let's find out if it's any good. Weapon, machine gun. Targets ground and air. Damage type sustain, size 500. Hit points or health points at level 1 is 92,000. That's getting high again, isn't it? Health points at max level or hit points at max level is 130,000. DPS at level 1 is 1,965. DPS at max level is 2,957. Max speed is 4. It's in between. It's not fast. It's not slow. Max range is 600. Talents. Level 1 is a 50% damage taken while moving. So is it a move and shoot unit? Level 10 shots gain pass through. I don't know what the fuck that means.
It means it goes through the thing you're hitting and goes past it.
Similar to what them little
like the Omen.
Ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you now. Level 20 is minus 30% damage taken from all area. Damage. Description: the Matchlocke is an ancient mech from Golden Area, originally from the same line as the Landloki, equipped with a multi-gun. This scrappy mech gets up close and personal with those who would destroy his base. It's a unique, isn't it? It's a defensive unique. Only one of one. How big is it?
500.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500. Okay. It's not fast, but it's not slow either by the looks of things.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we can get bundles of 4 or 10 parts anymore for cheaper. The more grind. That's what Sam's just said. Good thing Holdout should have XP boosts.
Does it say what the unit is? Is it ground? Is it infantry, or is it?
It's a mech.
Yeah, but is it Is it infantry?
Infantry, yeah, mech.
It doesn't say it's infantry.
Well, it's got feet and legs.
Yeah, but it doesn't. You know what Kickstarter
It kind of gives it away.
We got shit that flies and it's put in the fucking ground.
Yeah, because they can't put it in the air to be able to put it in your base.
Just scroll back up to that the beginning of that map. No, up the other top where it's the well, upgrade tokens. Ah, right. Okay, so you got one part at 175,000, and you got to get 80 of them.
Hang on, we haven't got to the prize store yet.
All right. Well, there's just saying one part on that bit there. Look.
I don't think they posted a prize store, did they?
Right. Anyway, say that again, Kelly, because I couldn't quite hear you.
I didn't see them post the prize store unless I missed it.
Hopefully it's further down. We'll find out in a minute. We've got the first bronze tech, absorption polymer. Reduces damage from burst by 50%. Slot frame, costs 2 million XP. Plated armor effects adds a flat damage reduction of 200. Slot frame, costs 2 million XP. Well, which one of them are you going to pick, guys?
It's a fucking lottery.
I think...
50%.
I think a lot of the legendary units which we're going to be defending against in our base when we're being attacked, I think most of them are burst. I'm not 100. Let me double check.
Gambo's just said they don't post prize store for Holdout.
What? So we got to buy them 80 parts, one at a pop.
100%.
I wouldn't have thought so. I thought you could have bought them in tens.
I just want to double check the. Let me go find a couple.
Well, the Lancers are burst, as WC Thunder has just said.
Yeah, I'm just going to flick through a couple. So the Lancers are.
They're burst.
They're burst. The Warlord Warfront is sustain. The Gladiators are going to be sustain again. Engines are burst. Go to the vehicles. Dr. Ake is fire damage. Spatula is going to be fire damage again, yeah. It might be the 200. I think the Paladins are burst, are they? Burst damage for the Paladins again. Oh, sorry, the Alexander, and burst damage for the Paladins as well. What else do we use?
Go.
About it, isn't it? So it's free burst, 2 sustain.
Check the Orions.
Orions are going to be, I think they're laser. I'm not sure. The Orions are energy.
Yeah. Right.
So
yeah, it might be a good thing to have the burst 50% reduction.
It's all about testing at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, 200 flat damage is quite big as well. I think
fucking 100.
Yeah. It's all about testing at this point, see what happens. Anyway. So we've got the holdout bases. Base 1 gives you 150,000. Base 2, 3 waves, gives you 350,000. Base 3 is 3 waves again, gives you 500,000. Upon completion of bases 1 to 3, you'll receive a 500,000 XP and 1 random prize from this list. Rangers, Corpus, Sentinels, or generic unique repair logistic. Bonus base is 1 million XP if you get through that. Bonus crates, they're good. I don't think there's any negative status effects from them anymore, is there?
No.
That's all good stuff, and it's all the same as previous holdouts.
Yeah.
We are coming to the end of the run of these holdouts by the sounds of it. Kicks are going to move on and do a different event. I think he was talking about a unique unit event or something like that, wasn't he?
Don't know, but this is the only event you don't need to spend any gold on. That's the reason they're getting fucking rid of it.
100% is the reason they're getting rid of it.
If you spend money on this event,
I know.
Go and play fucking Farmville.
I know people that buy the 200% XP increase as well for this event.
Yeah, that's a waste.
That's sad.
Absolute waste. I couldn't agree more, but they do it. and there
Well,
is
I can
no.
get it done in an hour that way. Well, an
Exactly.
hour versus 2, what difference?
Unless, of course, it's time constraints on their behalf, as in work, maybe. Just a thought.
No, it's because it doesn't
Even,
generate money.
even I
Everything's
don't get much
money
time in the event.
orientated.
I wouldn't put it on.
It's that old fucker Jason Bourne in the side chat. He's the one that buys the coin boosts. He comes in and tells me every time he does it.
Well, don't they offer the unit for gold too, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can probably get it to level 15 this event, maybe even further with the new coin store.
Well, with this event, I've heard it's a kidney or a lung to get it.
You didn't pull me up on me coining me base. You lost your chances, guys.
Do you know what?
I saw it.
wasn't going to say anything, but
I saw it. The reason I wasn't going to say anything because I got gold as well.
oh, but normally when I show and I've got gold, look at him, dirty coiner. Look how much he's got.
That's being hypocritical.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's
no.
exactly
I
what
didn't
I'm
say
doing.
anything.
Exactly what I'm doing. I'm a fucking arsehole. You spend one coin, I'm going to call you a dirty coiner. Right, we have got PvP season 49. That starts after the downtime later on tonight. I don't know when the downtime is, guys.
10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, I'll be well in bed by then.
Fucking
PvP.
lightweight.
I've got better things to do than sit and wait for the fucking downtime. Don't forget, it's at 10 o'clock and then it might be 2 hours before the game comes back up.
You're getting fucking old, City. I remember the days when you used to be up till fucking 2 in the morning smashing sectors.
I'm an old bastard now.
You fucking still spring chicken in comparison to me.
No.
And me.
Overtime. It's the overtime I put into this game. PvP season 49 overview. Put your enemies on ice. Get stocked up on medals and blood thorium to upgrade those legendary units and tech. That starts January 9th after the downtime. Ends March 5th at 10 a.m. PST. Infamy drip. We should all know how this works. Earn infamy in between attacks. A percentage of players' infamy is dripped back to them only when they are unbubbled and their base is active. The more infamy a player has, the more it will drip.
Sorry.
I think it's 2%. Someone sent me a screenshot of their infamy drip. It works out to be 2%. So every hour, if you've got 100, you get 2. So if you've got 1,000, you'll get the corresponding 20 or whatever it is.
Can I just interrupt a second?
Of course you can.
Dragon Kovacs just made me chuckle. If you click the like button, you might win a brand new car. I don't know. Click the likes, guys. Keep Lewis happy.
That's Lewis's job anyway.
Right. Alliance PvP. This is bullshit. I'm not going to read this out because it is bullshit. All the alliances that are winning PvP have got farms or what do they call them? Not farms.
Infamy banks.
Infamy banks. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Payout tables. That's for the alliances. Not going to bother with that. Basically, this is where you want to be looking at.
That's never changed.
No.
They need to up that a bit.
I think so. For how long the infamy season goes,
so long.
They want to be paying out probably double of the top one, so 62, and then work downward backwards that way. Because it goes on for, what is it, 2-3 months?
Well, you got to make it worthwhile.
January, February, March, 3 months nearly.
I mean, if you did the event before and you've got 300 or 700, 800 fucking blood thoriums, you're not even going to bother with it.
Oh, I'll be doing a bit of PvP this season,
No,
especially
not this season.
Warpath is coming up this month as well.
I did last season, but not this season.
Oh, I never aim for top 50, top 500. I'll get my 8K, but I play PvP.
I used to always aim for top 50, and I haven't done that now for probably a year.
No, I'm not going for top 50. That's
actually, this Warpath might be quite interesting by virtue of the fact of if now kicks are onto people for, shall we say, account sharing, then they won't be able to run simultaneous pilots all the time, will they?
If they're cutting down on the account sharing, that would be interesting. Yeah, you're right. But let's not hold our breath on that, guys.
Oh, good God!
Yeah,
no.
giving Kickstarter too much credit.
Yeah, way too
good
much.
Point.
So yeah, this needs to be doubled. Make it valid. Make it relevant in the game again. I think
The thing needs to be made relevant as well is our boosts. I mean, we get 12 hours on our clan boost, but we only get 6 hours on our own personal boosts. Where's the fucking logic in that? It should be 12 hours to match the clan boost.
In actual fact, I don't recall that being in any of the patch notes to say that they fixed that problem that was over Christmas, did they? Where we were losing clan boosts.
I weren't just losing clan boosts, I was losing all of them. I refuse to put I very, very rarely put the gold boost on anymore because whenever I do, I seem to lose it after 20 minutes.
Yeah, there was no mention of that though, was there?
Nah. Kickside. Anyway, anything else you want to add to PvP? Maybe something they could add to make it a bit more enjoyable?
Yeah, get rid of the cheats.
Exactly. That is the be all and end all of PvP. Is the cheats gone? We can have fun.
People won't do PvP with the cheats.
69 in.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll give up with that. Getting mad about that. He did talk about it, did he not? He said about that friendly fixer. He said about a revenge hit.
Yeah. We don't get revenge hit logistics. That was one of my guys that come up with that.
That would be cool.
Our Halo has been saying that for 2 years now. We need a revenge hit.
I think
So whether they're bubbled or not, you can hit the fuckers back.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
That'll stop the 69 in them.
That would be cool. Not a Drake's dungeon cool, but that would be cool. Where the fucker comes into your sector, smacks you, and then runs away.
No, it comes into your sector, smacks you, and gets the 69 while he's smacking you.
That would put stop to the 69, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. Because you can just go and hit the fucker back.
Yeah. Something good. There is some good stuff that he said, but whether it comes to fruition, we never know.
Fruition.
Fruition. Fruition? Fruition's the same thing. It's a flower that turns into fruit. Who was that?
I don't know. What was that?
Oh, no.
That was Jawas in Star Wars.
Anyway, these guys are used to me saying stupid shit. We got the Shadow Ops Pray for Mercy Chapter 2. What part are we on? Part 4 for the Mantis?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 4.
So we got one more main event, and then we get our hands on the Mantis 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
But we've got the Missionary tech, and this is nothing new here. But we can discuss what ones we like. Excuse me. Missionary tech.
I just go potluck.
I bought them all. I need to do 3 shadow ops, and then go to the event. That's it.
Yeah, but I do shadow ops just for the sake of it.
I'm going to do the shadow ops because I've now got this wonderful fucking unit that's going to take the shadow ops apart. So,
and then Kickside. Hang on. And then Kickside changed the bases.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know that's coming, didn't you?
All you need is fucking Rhino X and Baltazar. Stick it in on
I think those
done.
I think those people who got 20 parts, right, for their abyss. I think they should have a chat with Kickside.
Never seen
I
one.
still ain't got it yet.
I've got 20 parts.
All I'm hearing
I'm
is
19 parts short. Yeah.
A lot of whining going
Yeah, I like
on
wine gums.
Gambo, TC May, take care, buddy. And Gambo, no, we haven't got to upgrade these techs anymore. They come as standard. Whatever they say on a 10 is what you get. They started that with the base unit for Avery. I forget what it's called, the War Buggy. No upgrade needed for the tech anymore. I don't know if that's going to change in the coming months. So we've got Righteous Purification for the Missionary. It's the bronze tech. Increases damage to condemned units by 30% plus 30%. It's slot convent. We've got Militant Fever. Effects increases movement speed and turn speed. Slot convent. It's a 50% increase, guys. We've got it. We've got the actual numbers on the tech itself. This is probably the one you want to be picking for now, unless you've got them in your base. That might be better in your base. You got Into Hell. Effects decreases damage from closer units, and we have got a percentile on that in the actual tech in our base. If we look, why they didn't put it in this part, I don't know. slot order, and that's a silver tech, and this is the important one. No, this is wrong. Where's the 150% flat damage?
There ain't any.
Well, there are on mine.
Yeah, hang on, let me load the game. Well,
That's what I bought in the event.
150,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, you're right. Because I bought the same.
Don't say they're going to fuck us with that and change it after the downtime.
Well, then in which case everyone should be putting tickets in against that because that's trade's description.
Saints Bulwark walk.
Yeah.
No need to be rude.
150% flat, 150 flat damage reduction.
That one.
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
What are we reading on here? This one.
Yep.
This one, Saints Bullhawk increases damage to condemned units by 30%.
Oh, they've altered it.
I've got Saints Bulwark, 150 flat damage reduction.
Yeah, they're going to fuck us, guys.
They've changed it, haven't they?
They're going to fuck us.
Dirty cunt.
Don't say that. I'm almost tempted to get someone to ask them on Kickstarter, but I don't want them to know if they've made a fuck up. I want them units are fucking perfect. They ruin them units for me. They can go fuck themselves. Oh no!
I'm going to screenshot it and I'm going to go and ask the question.
I wouldn't, because they're probably going to go, "Oh yeah, we did. We fucked up. Now's our chance to screw this unit." Shit. Oh, no, anyway, let's move on from that one. We've got the January 2025 medal store update. New to the store is it's just the war buggies. War buggies cap of 24.
Hold on. Gambo and Thunder have just said the same thing. Maybe wrong copy and paste. It's in the wrong slot. They copy pasted the bronze tech description somehow.
No, because the bronze increases damage for. Yes, you're right. It's doubled. They've doubled it. The bronze tech is duplicated. That's duplicated here. Guys. Good catch there, guys. Thank you.
What?
For this, they've duplicated it. Is the bronze righteous purification is exactly the same as what the Saints Bullhawk walk effects does.
So what they've done is they've copy and pasted the same thing from righteous purification instead of the 150. So it's wrong. So it's an error on their behalf. Yeah. Still put it in though.
Kickstarter you vets living up to Drake's name.
Question. And Drake's online, so we'll see what they say.
He's probably out walking his
it's
dog
wrong.
somewhere.
That's the wrong. And they ain't. It looks like the unit's good to go, guys. Anyway, we've got the war. Why is that blurry? We've got the war buggy cap of 24, 450,000 medals a pop. Speed bumps and Sunday drivers is 375 medals a pop. Skip rockets and target chips is 425,000 a pop. No legendary units placed into the gear store by the looks of it. I reckon we might get legendaries in just before the warpath. Hopefully.
Probably going to the gold store.
That's their first protocol, isn't it? They're obviously going to try to draw as much money as they can. But yeah, that, ladies and gents, is the update patch notes. Anything you guys want to add before we move on?
I kind of hope they stick to what they're saying and they correct their mistake as well.
I just want to add what Amped Up said when we were talking about the logistics. He said, I want a 69 logistic. Maybe I can use it with the old ladies sometime. Probably not. My luck, it would be broke.
Yeah, he'd be doing a 99.
I actually think he mispronounced the word broke. I think he meant bloke. Sorry, Amped.
Right, guys, moving on. Going to go with the Holdouts. I'm going to go top to bottom tonight. I'm going to start with you, please, Blade.
Thank you for having me on. Not very often I can get here at the moment with the bloody work, but there you go. I try my best. yeah, hopefully everybody has a good weekend and have a few minutes on this game, and then the rest of the time with your family, because they're more important than anything else. So enjoy it. Have fun.
Thank you, bud. Kelly?
Don't be that nutcracker. Bye.
Miserable
was that?
bastards. Mikey?
Just shout out to everyone out there and have a great day. Have a great weekend. Don't spend all your time on the game, and just enjoy yourselves. Take care.
Perfect, bud. Nah.
Anybody notice that it was New Year's Eve, and in 9 seconds it's the 9th of fucking January?
Yes, this year's gone way too quick so far, hasn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Will?
I think we should have a petition to keep Holdout. Bye.
Okay. Cobra?
Yeah, thank you to the panel and Silly for the invite as usual, and obviously everyone that attended in YouTube land. Always good to see new people. I have posted the link. I will do it once more. Come and join the team. Tomorrow, 1800 GMT, we're live for Fisting Friday, or I think we should go down the route of Fucked Up Friday, because we don't know what future events hold us all. But other than that, just remember, whenever you address people in the chat, remember how you'd like to be addressed. And at the end of the day, you don't know what that person's going through. They might be having a bad day. Don't necessarily exasperate the situation. Other than that, I'm going to sort of save my little speech for tomorrow night. But other than that, God bless. See you tomorrow evening. Perfect.
Right, guys. Sadly, Smash
Right, you got it.
isn't going to be doing a live stream tonight. Unforeseen stuff has happened. Circumstances. Hopefully she will be back next week. She's asked me to let you all know she won't be about this week, but she'd be on a Discord. We'll be talking to her as normal, but she just needs to deal with some things in real life. Other than that, guys, I wish you all the best in the upcoming Holdout. Hopefully it's a bit more entertaining. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bonjour. Icky's a tool.